It was always without fear. That was his creed. That is how he lived out every single day. He didn't fear being slandered. He did not. He didn't fear losing friends, I can tell you that. He didn't. He didn't care.
Charlie Kirk's sister has dropped a bombshell, accusing Erika Kirk of betrayal, secret White House deals, and a family empire teetering on the edge of collapse. What they don't want you to know will shock you. Charlie Kirk was more than just a name in conservative politics. He was a force, a young visionary whose influence shaped a generation. His legacy lives on through Turning Point USA, a movement that ignited passion and controversy in equal measure. But now, behind the headlines, a storm is brewing. A fierce, deeply personal feud between Erika Kirk, Charlie's widow, and his own sister. What was once a private family struggle has exploded into the public eye, threatening not just personal relationships, but the very future of a political empire. And at the heart of this battle lies a whispered secret, a White House deal so powerful, so loaded with political ambition, it could change everything we thought we knew. Tonight, we're peeling back the curtain on this explosive saga, revealing the raw emotions, the hidden deals, and the shocking truths that no one else is willing to tell. This is the story behind the headlines, and it's just getting started. Charlie Kirk wasn't just a young political activist. He was a whirlwind, a visionary who turned his passion into a powerhouse that reshaped conservative youth politics. From humble beginnings, he built Turning Point USA into a national movement, inspiring millions with his fiery speeches and relentless drive. But behind this public triumph was a family bound by ambition and deep ties. The Kirks weren't just relatives, they were a political dynasty in the making. Sibling dynamics played a subtle yet powerful role, with Charlie's sister quietly shaping her own path alongside his meteoric rise. Together they seemed like an unbreakable unit, a family destined to leave an indelible mark on American politics. Then came the unthinkable, Charlie's sudden death, a tragedy that sent shockwaves through the movement and fractured the family's foundation. Into this void stepped Erika Kirk, Charlie's widow, who swiftly positioned herself as the steadfast guardian of his legacy. With determination and strategic savvy, she took the reins, claiming not just a widow's place, but that of a leader, a protector of everything Charlie built. But behind the carefully curated public image of unity, cracks began to show. Whispers of tension, silent rivalries, and private battles hinted that this family legacy was far from secure. The very people meant to preserve Charlie's vision were now locked in a bitter struggle, a fight that threatened to unravel everything from within. After Charlie's death, Erika Kirk's role shifted dramatically, from grieving widow to the face of the Kirk legacy. She quickly took control of Turning Point USA's leadership, managing his extensive network, speeches, and political alliances. But with power came controversy. Family insiders started whispering about decisions that didn't sit well with Charlie's siblings, especially his sister. Candace Owens, a close ally turned vocal critic, hinted at growing tensions, fueling rumors that Erika's leadership wasn't just about preserving a legacy, it was about consolidating power. Social media buzzed with speculation. Was Erika sidelining Charlie's parents? Was there a secret White House deal in play, with Erika navigating political waters behind closed doors? These weren't just petty family squabbles. They were high-stakes power plays, with a political empire and millions of followers hanging in the balance. Erika's every move was scrutinized, every public statement dissected for clues. Meanwhile, Charlie's sister broke her silence, unleashing a barrage of accusations that sent shockwaves through conservative circles. Behind the scenes, alliances shifted, trust eroded, and the Kirk family feud became a dramatic saga unfolding on a national stage. a personal battle with public consequences that threatens to redefine not only the family, but the future of Turning Point USA. As the Kirk family feud spilled into the spotlight, another layer of intrigue surfaced, whispers of a secret White House deal. Sources close to the family hinted at backroom negotiations, political favors exchanged, promises made, and power brokered behind closed doors. Erika Kirk, now more than just a widow or leader, was allegedly navigating corridors of power that extended far beyond Turning Point USA's offices. This wasn't just about family drama. It was about control over a political machine with national influence. The deal reportedly involved key figures in Washington, shaping policy and media narratives, potentially reshaping the conservative movement itself. The question on everyone's mind: what exactly was Erika bargaining for, and what price was the family paying? Social media exploded with speculation as insiders leaked cryptic messages and conspiracy theories flourished. Some accused Erika of selling out the family legacy for political gain. Others believed she was strategically positioning the Kirk name at the highest echelons of power, regardless of the personal cost. Behind the glitz and glamour of political power, the Kirk family's private war grew darker, with the White House deal as its ominous centerpiece, a secret that could either secure the family empire or shatter it forever.
Charlie wrote you letters.
I know.
Every week?
Every Saturday. So he would turn his phone off to honor the Sabbath. He would come in, open the junk drawer. Everyone has a junk drawer. Open the junk drawer, said Shabbat Shalom, put it in there, turn the phone off, slam the door, and he felt so free because he was unreachable.
As the dust settled around the Kirk family feud, a shadowy, more complex layer began to unravel. Whispers of a secret White House deal that could change everything. What started as a private dispute now looked less like a family quarrel and more like a high-stakes political chess game played behind closed doors in the most powerful halls of Washington. Sources close to the inner circle began to leak unsettling details. Erika Kirk, having stepped into the spotlight as the heir to Charlie's legacy, was allegedly engaging in delicate negotiations with top White House officials. This wasn't just a matter of influence over Turning Point USA. It was about wielding real political power, pulling strings that could shape policy decisions, media narratives, and even the future of the conservative movement in America. Behind her poised public appearances and carefully crafted statements, Erika was said to be navigating a labyrinth of political favors and alliances. The rumored deal involved promises of support, strategic endorsements, and access to critical political platforms, all in exchange for loyalty and control over key conservative initiatives. This was power on a scale few could imagine, a behind-the-scenes pact that could elevate the Kirk name to unprecedented heights. But such power rarely comes without a price. Insiders spoke in hushed tones about the toll this secretive bargain was taking on the family. Charlie's sister and other relatives reportedly felt sidelined, betrayed by moves they neither consented to nor fully understood. The once solid family bonds now felt strained as personal loyalty clashed with political ambition. Social media erupted with speculation and conspiracy theories. Cryptic posts hinted at betrayal, hidden agendas, and even allegations that Erika was willing to sacrifice family ties to secure her position. Loyal supporters of Turning Point USA found themselves torn. Some praised Erika for her boldness and vision. Others questioned whether the legacy of Charlie Kirk was being compromised in the pursuit of political power. This White House deal was no mere rumor. It was the fulcrum on which the fate of the Kirk family and their political empire balanced precariously. Would this alliance strengthen their influence and secure Charlie's vision for the future? Or would it unravel everything, exposing the family to scandal and fracturing the conservative movement from within? As the public watched the headlines, only those closest to the deal knew the full story. A story of ambition, betrayal, and a political gamble with stakes higher than anyone could imagine. The Kirk family's private war had become a national spectacle, and the White House deal was the dark heart of it all. The Kirk family was once seen as the unshakable backbone of a conservative dynasty, a united front fueled by shared passion and vision. Charlie Kirk's meteoric rise wasn't just a personal triumph, it was a family affair, where siblings and parents worked behind the scenes to build Turning Point USA into a political powerhouse. But beneath the surface, the intricate web of family ties was fraying. As Erika Kirk stepped into a leadership role, the old dynamics began to shift. What was once collective strength started to feel like a battleground. Charlie's sister, who had long supported his vision, suddenly found herself questioning not just Erika's motives, but the very future of the legacy they had all worked to protect. Her public outbursts revealed a deep sense of betrayal, not just about money or power, but about trust, loyalty, and respect within the family. Behind the glossy public appearances and social media posts lay private conversations filled with tension and heartbreak. Insiders describe heated family meetings where accusations flew, alliances shifted, and old wounds reopened. The struggle wasn't just about control over assets or the political movement. It was about identity, about who got to carry the Kirk name forward and how. The feud spilled beyond family walls, catching the attention of political operatives, donors, and supporters who watched nervously. For them, this wasn't just gossip. It was a crisis threatening to destabilize a political brand that many believed would shape the conservative landscape for years to come. Adding fuel to the fire, anonymous sources hinted at secret power plays within Turning Point USA's board. Some members allegedly siding with Erika, others backing Charlie's sister. Rumors of strategic leaks, behind-the-scenes sabotage, and even threats surfaced, painting a picture of a family empire on the brink of implosion. And yet, amidst the chaos, there remained a lingering hope that the Kirk family could find a way back to unity, to honor Charlie's memory without destroying what he built. But as tensions rise and the public view deepens, that hope grows more fragile by the day. This was no ordinary family dispute. It was a high-stakes drama of loyalty and legacy, where every move could either mend or permanently break the Kirk dynasty. As the Kirk family feud erupted into the public eye, the ripple effects were immediate and intense. Political allies, media outlets, and the relentless wave of social media commentators all descended on the story, turning what was once private family drama into a national spectacle. Conservative figures who once stood shoulder to shoulder with Charlie Kirk found themselves walking a tightrope. Some expressed cautious support for Erika, praising her for holding the family's political torch high during turbulent times. Others, however, sided with Charlie's sister, calling for transparency and demanding answers about the rumored White House deal and its implications for the movement's integrity. The media frenzy was relentless. Headlines screamed accusations of betrayal, power grabs, and secret deals, painting a picture of a family divided not only by grief, but by ambition. Interviews and opinion pieces debated the future of Turning Point USA, questioning whether the organization could survive this internal war without fracturing irreparably. On social media, the reaction was even more polarized. Hashtags trended, memes circulated, and heated debates exploded in comment sections and forums. Supporters of both sides clashed fiercely, with some accusing Erika of exploiting Charlie's legacy for personal gain, while others defended her as the rightful guardian of his vision. Anonymous insiders and whistleblowers added fuel to the fire, leaking cryptic messages and hinting at hidden agendas behind the public statements. This only deepened the suspense and speculation, making it clear that the feud was far from over. The Kirk family drama had become more than a story of personal conflict. It was now a litmus test for loyalty within the conservative movement and a cautionary tale about the price of political power and legacy. As the world watched, the question remained, could the Kirk family heal the wounds exposed in such a public and painful way? Or was this just the beginning of a long and bitter battle that could change everything? Whispers of a secret White House deal sent shockwaves through political circles and the Kirk family alike. But what exactly was this deal, and why did it ignite such fierce accusations from Charlie's sister? Insiders reveal a shadowy negotiation, an arrangement allegedly brokered behind closed doors between Erika Kirk and influential political figures in Washington. The deal supposedly promised unparalleled access and power for Turning Point USA in exchange for unwavering loyalty to certain political agendas. Sources close to the family suggest that this deal was a game changer. It wasn't just about advancing a political cause, it was about consolidating control over a sprawling conservative empire. Control that Erica was rumored to have secured quietly, sidelining family members and longtime allies. In the process, Charlie's sister's explosive accusations centered on betrayal and secrecy. She claimed that Erica had not only excluded the Kirk parents, but had also leveraged this White House alliance to tighten her grip on the organization's future. These revelations, whether fully true or part of a larger political chess game, sent shockwaves through Turning Point USA's inner circle. Political analysts and insiders alike speculate on the implications. Was this deal a necessary strategic move to preserve the movement, or a dangerous power grab that could fracture the base? How did this clandestine agreement shape Turning Point USA's policies and public stance? Behind the headlines and heated family disputes lies a deeper story of political maneuvering, trust, and betrayal. One that could redefine the future of one of America's most influential conservative organizations. The battle for the Kirk legacy had turned into a full-scale political drama with stakes higher than anyone could imagine. The explosive revelations about the White House deal and the bitter family feud have left the Kirk legacy hanging on the balance. For Charlie's sister, this fight is more than just politics. It's a personal battle to protect the memory of her brother and preserve the family's integrity. For Erica, it's a test of leadership, resilience, and her ability to navigate a treacherous political landscape while under intense scrutiny. Publicly, Turning Point USA continues its mission, but behind closed doors, tensions simmer. The organization faces pressure not only to maintain its influence, but to heal internal wounds that threaten to undermine its foundation. Donors, supporters, and political allies are watching closely, weighing loyalty against uncertainty. The Kirk family story is a potent reminder of how ambition and legacy can collide with devastating consequences. It raises powerful questions about trust, power, and the price of public life in today's hyper-connected world. As this saga unfolds, one thing is clear: the Kirk family's fight is far from over. The coming months will determine whether they can rebuild from the ashes or if this fracture will mark the end of an era. For supporters, critics, and onlookers alike, the drama offers a gripping glimpse into the high-stakes world where family, politics, and power intersect, and the human cost that comes with it. From the heights of political power to the depths of family betrayal, the Kirk family saga is a story of ambition, loyalty, and heartbreak. Charlie Kirk's vision inspired millions, but behind the scenes, the battle for his legacy has exposed raw emotions and bitter truths that no one expected. As Erika Kirk and Charlie's sister face off in this public war, we're left asking, what does the future hold for Turning Point USA? Can a family and a movement fractured by secrets and power struggles find a way forward? Now, it's your turn. What do you believe about this unfolding drama? Is Erika the rightful guardian of Charlie's legacy, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your side of the story. If you found this deep dive revealing, share this video with friends and family who follow political drama. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell